As our army encroaches the Black Gate, we must first pass through the dead Marshes, northwest of the Dagorlad. A cursed and evil place, for many of the fallen Galadhrim, under the command of King Malgalad of Lothlorien, were buried just outside the Marshes after the War of the Last Alliance. Over time, their burial place has been swallowed by the Marshes. What should have been a place of sanctuary instead became a home for evil. They lie in all the pools, pale faces, deep, deep under the dark water. I see them. Grim faces and evil, and noble faces and sad. Many faces proud and fair, and weeds in their silver hair. But all foul, all rotting, all dead. A fell light is in them, dancing, mesmerizing. My kinsman, I am sorry, but I am not keen on joining you. Not yet. Greetings, my friends, and welcome back for the 20th episode of our Lothlorien campaign in 3rd Age Total War Divide and Conquer AGO. And we are starting off this episode the way we ended the last episode, which is more annoying goblins to slay. Starting off with Asgrim, who believe we are ambushing them. Yes, the enemy knew nothing of the attack and will have no time to prepare. And I do believe part of these troops are from the army that was stationed at Thranduil's southern halls here, the old Ost-in-Thranduil. Got the Flame Wrangler and some siege equipment as well as a couple of Azog Defilers. Nothing too scary all around. Now, I believe I have cracked the reason, with the help of some of you commenters, on why the goblins just keep pulling generals out of their ass and they're not getting regicided. And I do believe the AGO anti-regicide measures are to blame. I can't close this window, I'm afraid, but I just want to show you before the battle. And that is because Finn has placed a bunch of generals up north here. For example, there's an Isengard general, there's a Dagorlad general, and I believe there's a Goblin general somewhere out here as well, no? I thought that would be the reason why we can't regicide them, but I guess not. Then I don't know where their last general is hiding, because we are lacking both a high captain and a captain at this point. But I do believe it to be easier, as many have mentioned, to just go ahead and take the last two Goblin settlements, instead of trying to regicide the faction. That would have made it easier, but, well, they proved to be a little hard to kill. So we'll take Brunost, I think it's up here, and then Ost-in-Thranduil down south, and that will be the end of the goblins. So that is going to be my goal for this episode, starting with General Asgrim.
Evil must not be allowed to triumph this day.
Alright, ran into a crash at first, but now we have positioned our troops, so we're going to position our troops. So there is the goblin kind of baggage train, with all their siege equipment exposed. It's a little bit dark, actually. I'm not sure if that's because the sun's shining on my screen, I got a bit of a glare, but I have a very hard time seeing what's happening. Anyway, Ballista in the back, Flame Wrangler over there, General as well. Interesting. So I'm thinking putting my Gervaleg here, and they can just fire at the General. I do believe they're in range. No, they actually have a really short range. Their range is about as far as here. So if we translate that distance to this distance, I don't think they're actually in range. It's kind of annoying. Because I want to kill the general first, because then the rest is going to be quite easy. I do have cavalry that I can attack the exposed siege equipment with. On both sides. No. There's no exposed siege equipment here. Oh, hang on a moment. I think this is the general, actually. Yes, this is the general. The other unit we saw are the Azog Defilers. So I want my Gervaleg to be right up in the face of the enemy. I'll put my few Yavanna's Chosen up here to help, plus some spears, in case they push out. Horse Archers, I want you to help out against the Ballista crew there, as well as the Azog Defilers. Heldir, you also kill the Azog Defilers, with help from the Sentinels of Keren Amroth. Oh, I got more Yavanna's Chosen here, so we'll send them to also assist the Gervaleg, in case it just runs straight ahead. I think we can kill them before they reach us. All it takes is one solid volley. Also get some of those not skin changes, Bjornings. Now today's episode might be a little bit shorter than what you're used to seeing, because as a sort of verified YouTube partner, Creative Assembly friend, whatever, I have received a little bit of early access to Warhammer 3 Total War, which is a game that I'm sure a lot of you are very excited for. And I myself am too. I'm not going to claim to be the biggest Warhammer fan. I'm not by a long shot. But I am very much looking forward to playing it. And seeing as I do have access to it, I do want to get on it. And I've been very busy the past week and the past few days. So I haven't had the time to do so yet. Of course I want to get this recording done. Yeah, these charge my sentinels, which is very annoying. I'm telling you, these Azog Defilers, they are absolutely insane units. I always kind of underestimated them. Never thought they would be that good, but they're absolutely crazy. If and when I do a Goblin campaign, I am going to get a whole lot of them, because they are borderline immortal. Oh shit, Flame Wrangler! My god, I hate that fucking piece of trash. If they kill Haldir, I will reach. Don't kill Haldir. I swear. This ambush is not really working out that well for me, considering I already lost 12%. How did that happen? What the frick have I been doing? Come on, run him down. What are you doing? Goblin bodyguard? That's fine. No, wait a second. I need to go out to Flame Wrangler, not the Ballista. My bad. Alright, scouts. Can we get in here, please? So yeah, if this is a bit of a shorter episode, that's why. Just very, very busy times lately. Now, for those wondering if I will do a series on Warhammer 3, the answer is no. I'm sorry, I won't be doing a series anytime soon on it. You might catch a stream here and there, but even that, I don't have anything planned at the moment, simply because my PC just isn't really up for the task. I have a pretty old PC. It's a good PC, 5 years ago. And you all know how expensive upgrades are, so that's been kind of not really an option. So I'm afraid my PC simply cannot run both the game and record it in somewhat good quality. I'd have to lower my graphics all the way down. Same with the unit size, so it would take away from the experience quite a bit. So yeah, I think now that we're on that topic anyway, my plans right now for the channel are just AGO stuff for now. Doesn't mean I won't check out other stuff now and then, but I simply don't have that much time for it. Work has been busy yet again, so all the time I have, I put in these videos pretty much. So I think right now my plans are to finish the Lothlorien campaign, which I wager will last for about another 5 episodes, I think. Once the goblins are done and we can concentrate everything we got on Mordor, I don't think they'll last all that long. And then when Lothlorien is done, I think I'll take a small YouTube break. No, not too long, don't worry about it. A month max, I'd say. And then I'll probably just straight up jumpstart the next campaign. Another AGO campaign. No, that Flame Wrangler is still lobbing shit my way. Can you stop, please? I thought I had you disabled. I spent all my time talking. Blabbering on and on. Okay. At least the percentages are looking a bit better, and that Flame Wrangler is wildly inaccurate. But yeah, the next campaign, I'll just do another poll, so you guys will have a vote, as pretty much always. I think the Empire of Rune campaign was the only campaign where I made a directive decision. And I didn't do a democratic process. And I'll just include the factions I haven't played yet in the poll. Just so I can fulfill my lifelong ambition of playing every faction at least once. So factions like Harad, Dol Amroth, Dunland, Entwade, Anduin Vale, Erebor. Am I missing any? Well, Goblins of Moria, obviously. Bree, I guess. I think that's all of them. I'm probably forgetting about a faction, but if I do, then that's probably not a very often requested faction. All the often requested factions have been played, but honestly, some of the campaigns I've enjoyed the most are the factions that are greatly underappreciated or underrated, that don't get a lot of attention. Same with Lothlorien. I'm really enjoying this campaign, but in any other poll, if I had included all the factions as a possibility, Lothlorien would have never won. Would have never won a poll. They're just not that popular of a faction, but they're a very fun faction, so there you go. I think it'll also serve as some inspiration for other people that like to play along campaigns with me, which is always fun to read about. People who are doing the same campaign that I'm doing but having wildly different experiences. Like, I got... How are you still fighting, Flame Wrangler? I thought they're down to 3. Absolute... Get him. Silence them. For example, I got kind of lucky / unlucky with the situation at Khazad-dûm. In a way, you know, it was unlucky at first because we had such a big front to defend all of a sudden. But once we took Khazad-dûm, it was a great economic victory for us. We got a lot of wealth from Khazad-dûm. Most of our income is from Khazad-dûm. So it's interesting to hear about people who are playing a campaign where that didn't happen. And they had to skate by on a relatively... There we go. Oh no! That better not hit Haldir. How did he still fire? There's only 2 of you left, right? You know, skating by with a relatively poor economy. So it's always interesting to hear your stories. Hear your experiences. Let's make sure we hit 85. Yeah, we got 92. This army is so beat up, I'm going to ask for some reinforcements from Anon and Arod to help me out. If they can take Ost-in-Thranduil, which I assume these troops come from Ost-in-Thranduil, then that will make my life at least a little bit easier. Alright, that should be good enough. 101, 18%. It's not a lot, but if your army only is 560, then that is quite a lot. I'll have to pick up some mercenaries probably along the way. Yeah, that's mostly the Azog Defilers going for a crazy charge there. My unit of Lothlorien warders are pretty much destroyed. 1 left. Shame. Alright, execute. Trying to think twice about it. Friggin' goblins have been bothering me for far too long, man. It really has become personal. Oh. It's good though, because I was always worried if I had to do a goblin campaign that I'd be stuck with like really poopy units. Oh, there's the High Chieftain. Where did he come from? Yes. Where does that army come from? Like, I don't understand where he keeps pulling these troops from. It makes no sense. What? Where? Where have you been? It really feels like they're pulling troops out of their ass. This truly has to be the last general. I can get 1 unit of arm and pikemen. This is annoying. Alright, I think I'm gonna go for Ost-in-Thranduil first. Grab some troops from Anon and Arod, even though they're very unhappy. Well, let's see here. I need all these troops, pretty much, to go help out. And then those combined forces should be strong enough. You go sit in on Arod. Can't you keep the happiness? 70%, that's happy enough. And those troops combined should be enough to then march north towards Brunost. Tirthuin, I always mix up the names, where High Chieftain Zun will probably be chilling at that point. So he's not hiding over here, as some people, including myself, thought. They can be regicided. Alright. Like the wind. Oh, can I get nothing but farm and pike? I'm even considering taking the farm and pike. I'm just as work fodder, pretty much. Alright, let's lay siege to the place. What have you got? Okay, it's pretty shockingly awful troops, except for the Azog Defilers. But they'll join. I don't think this general can reach me, right? No, not at all. Alright, this campaign, or this episode, I want to do some min-maxing. I'm going to check all my settlements. It's not going to be too exciting to watch, I know. But some people love to see it. I don't care too much about it. Just to make sure that our economy is good, that we have the correct tax rate and all that kind of jazz. So as long as it doesn't increase my population growth, I will increase it. So I probably still have some settlements that have low tax rate that I can comfortably put at normal. I'm not going to go for high, because even if this settlement can't be upgraded, I do like having population growth. So there we go. Let's just go over the settlements, make sure we don't have a low tax rate anywhere, but it's not needed at all. For example, Leothold, we don't need it. Doesn't change the pop growth. Gives me an extra 40 income. You know what I can do with 40 income? Nothing. But it's the thought that counts, right? It's an extra 40 as well. That's 80 already in total. That's like the upkeep of 2 farm and pikemen. Not 2 units, mind you, just the 2 guys. Alright, there we go. Someone did suggest this. I wasn't clever enough to come up with it myself. So I forgot your name, sorry, but whoever it is deserves a pat on the back right now. Alright, it's also a good way to just kind of check all the settlements I have, which are quite plenty. Rakkeberg's growing quite healthily. Lots of baby booming there. Yellowstone, for example, we do need to keep it on low, because otherwise people are going to be very unhappy. Khazad-dûm, for example, is also on low. Even then, it doesn't make a whole lot of... It's just 70 difference, because all my income is not from taxes, but from mining. But still, it adds up, you know. I think in total it's like an extra 400, possibly. Which, if you add it up over a course or a set amount of turns, it adds up, because it allows you to get buildings sooner than later, really. So yeah, it does help. I'm not the best when it comes to min-maxing economies, I am very much aware of it. Alright, what I also could have done at the same time is to check where and where not I am building. For example, Erui, I think we'll get... I think we'll get a leather worker there. It's a bit of extra income. Leothold, what do I want in Leothold? And troops, first and foremost. I'll take them. Even the shoddy troops are still worth quite a lot. I'll take the artist studio. Ost-in-Thranduil, can you get me any troops? Mostly for the Legolas army, which a lot of people enjoyed the intro, so thank you very much for that. I wasn't quite sure if it was going to be good or incredibly cringy. It's kind of on the border between the two. But most people seem to enjoy it. Rawburg, you can get some roads all the way out there. Can I start dispatching? Public order is only 85, so I think I'll leave the farmhand pikemen. I'll take the Greenwood Foresters, thank you. That's all I want, really. Thranduil's Halls. 2 more turns. So 2 more turns, and then I'll start composing Legolas's army. I think that's a good plan. Let's get the fairground. Music kicking off, I like it. Let's get some more archers. Get some of these horse archers. I'll take the public baths, why not? Art gallery. Okay. Oh, that's most of my money spent. So let's check my new acquisitions and on a rod. Want you to get happy. And there we have it. Right. Okay, let's see here. Orofin, you are moving home. You better not attack me, Rohan. Not sure why you got a general moving up my way. Yeah, we're good friends. We're best friends. And you're gonna go home for retraining. Unless... I should probably already take Entwade with you. And then send you home for retraining. Now, some people have mentioned, I believe it was Adam who mentioned, that Rohan is indeed also at war with Dunland, so that might make it a little bit difficult for them, because they're effectively still waging a 2-front war. But that's okay. I mean, if anyone was going to take down Mordor, it was always us. So, it was a fool's hope to be relying on Rohan to do that for us. Gotta get mercenaries. Ooh, I can get Rovanian units. Don't have the money for them, but it would be quite welcome to have some cavalry, which I'm very much lacking right now. I could get 3 cav units. So I'd need, let's see, 690, so 1.4, about 2.5k in total. I can pinch that away somewhere. Somewhere where I'm building something I don't really need, like the art gallery. And the scouts. It's much more useful to have these units with me right now than it is to have a scout unit all the way up north in about 5 turns. Right, for Legolas's army, let's see, we got a bunch of troops here. I'm just gonna like nab away from all these settlements. Just so I'm not cheating in any units. All the units I will be using will be units that I have trained. It's mostly from Thranduil's halls, really. I got some extra troops here. It's not going to be a super duper elite uber tier army, simply because I can't train those units everywhere. Still quite hard to get by. Karas Galathon, can I not train anything better here? No. I'm getting the archery range. That will be quite good. Okay, no, I think that's all we can do. I accepted a mission earlier blindingly without knowing what it was. Talk to Entwade with a diplomat. Wait, I'm not trading with them yet? And Entwade is over here? Oh. So that means they're pushing in against Dunland quite hard. Yeah, they hold Bregnas. Okay. I'll have to check the map a little bit closer next time it flashes on and off. Because it seems that Dunland's not doing too hot. But yeah, with the troops I'm training, 2 turns, 4 turns, these are all 2 turns, that's an extra 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 already, so I need 8 more, and yeah, we can muster up quite a decent army. It's gonna be quite good. Right, yes, some people have mentioned that I should not pull back Celeborn all the way, he should still kind of keep Mordor busy, otherwise we'll get overwhelmed, same with Rohan. So I think it's best to focus on these smaller armies. We'll have a bunch of smaller scale battles. Okay. Pulled back towards the Black Gate. But yeah, these units, they're not too good on their own. As part of a larger army, however, they would kick my ass a little bit. So yeah, let's kick their butt before they can regroup with the others. This place is a little bit spooky. I mean, the main threat's always going to be the Troll Catapult, and my Rovanian Riders are not the most expert unit at taking them down, but at the very least they'll keep them busy. So I think I'll just send Celeborn in the front, just kind of min-max a little bit. Let him do the heavy lifting, and hope that they don't hit my troops. It's actually a pretty nice army composition, I'm quite pleased with it. Guess I could do with some extra cav, but yeah. It'll be fine. Alright, Celeborn. Shoot those trolls if you can. So those guys are assholes, look at them. They're dumb caps, thinking they own the place. Got that Morgul chosen guiding them as well, making it quite hard to hit them with cav. Never mind. The AI was being smart, but it wasn't on purpose. They've now exposed their catapult. Don't kill Celeborn. Wonderful. Ah! Don't. Okay. It's a little bit too close for comfort. Yeah, okay. Aha, we've distracted them. Now we charge in. You can switch targets. Borovanian! Quite a nice charge. Pull you back. Shoot Sauron's will. Oh yes, they're getting absolutely hammered. That's what you get for going up against the elves. They're infighting. Oh right, because of my ability. Damn, that range is actually pretty damn far then. I wasn't quite sure what the range was, but that confirms that it is indeed quite lengthy. They don't even dare fighting against Celeborn in melee, they're just running past them. Good luck making it there. And the Morgul chosen might. Oh no, they're up against Celeborn. It's a good thing those guys can't kill anything. One of the most worthless units in the game. Morgul chosen. They're meant to be a defensive unit, and I guess they're alright for that, but they just can't kill anything. Their attack is just way too low. And then the Mythir come and they're like, whoa, never mind. Let's get the hell out of here. They're broken already. Trolls are coming in, can't say I like that. Alright, archers. Fire on the trolls.
Good tidings. The enemy
There we go.
lies dead.
Already dead. Don't like those trolls coming so close. Fire! They will kick your butt. Oh, they're running away. Cowards! Yeah, better run. Yeah, it is correct that taking down these guys one by one, these smaller armies, is a lot easier. But I'm a big fan of my big cinematic, crazy battles, even though it's not strategically always the best decision. It's fun. Sometimes all you need is fun. Alright, come on. Keep at it. 6, 5. I want them dead! So close! Oh, most of them are dead. Oh, they went straight for my swordsman. You fools. Don't tell me they're gonna kill even a single swordsman. Are you kidding me? Come on. Poke him. Slash. They're using their biceps as a shield. You know how terrible of an idea that is? There we go. Anyone? Oh, the Morgul chosen. Pathetic unit. Come on, Mythir. It's free experience, mate. Not sure how they ran up against my archers, seeing as my Mythir were chasing them. But the AI does not always play by the same rules. So. There we go. Relatively easy fight. Take down that catapult. Will save me some pain in future battles. Celeborn's just basically buying me time until I can muster more and more armies. And yes, I'd love to get armies that are full of Galadhrim units, and I can afford them. I just don't have the manpower. I need to make sure that I have the barracks and just the recruitment pools to get them, which I don't. There we go. Easy peasy, 27 casualties, which is just my cavalry, I think. Yeah, looks like it. Some Mythir, 5, but they gained some experience, same with the March Wardens, so that's pretty good. Next good. It's never really a choice, but I can pretend it is. Alright, can we reach that guy as well? Shardak? We can, but I think he's gonna run. Little bitches tend to do that. Oh, well, you live to fight for one more turn. Oh look, Tail's actually doing something. Where the hell did this army come from? Watch them take the Black Gate. That would be something. That would absolutely be something. Yeah, look at this. You just stay there for now. Am I gonna get attacked at Ost-in-Thranduil? I don't think I will. Not before I can take Entwade anyway.
I'm gonna stick you.
Nah. We got soul swords. What? Mordor? Come on, man. You can't have soul swords. Alright, I think that's the end of my turn. Okay. Hunter. +1 command when ambushing. +2 line of sight. +10% movement points. Damn. That's really good. Movement points are actually one of the most, like, useful things to have as a trait. I think that's the two most useful traits for a general to have. A general, not a governor really, but a general is casualties recovery rate and movement speed. Or movement points, that is. Those are actually the two most. It's also the same in the Warhammer games, or the more modern sort of war games, where you can like edit your generals a little bit. You can choose what they specialize in. Those are the things that I always pick because it's always useful. Okay, as long as it doesn't have siege equipment, now we're fine. We'll take Entwade. We no longer boarded them. They'll leave Ost-in-Thranduil alone. I'll probably also retake Edoras. That's kind of the annoying thing, because I want to retrain that army, but at the same time I need to use that army. Oh yeah, Dunland's getting sandwiched. Oh look, Entwade steamrolling them, damn. Edoran doesn't even need to do anything, but make sure we befriend Entwade.
Yes, my lord.
We're already allies.
Always happy to deal with
Surprised we're not trading yet.
acceptable.
Alright, wanna exchange map information just for shits and giggles? I don't need it, but no, okay, whatever. Whatever, dude. What do I get? 360 gold coins. Way. That's what I do it for. 8 turns to recruit. Turns next available 28. It's like 36 turns away. That sucks. That really sucks. Alright, mate. Rohan, you really gotta take care of us yourself. You can't hide behind, oh, I need to protect against Dunland. You don't. Dunland's taken care of. Get off the bridge, Athrog. You're making yourself look silly. You're gonna try to hold the bridge against elves? Are you daft?
Evil must not be allowed to triumph this day.
Yeah, they really are gonna try to hold the bridge. I mean, sure. Go for it. Oh, you absolute donuts. Alright, March Wardens. We're just gonna shoot them, really. I think what I'll do with this army is march all the way to, like, Calenhad and just position myself there, and I'll hold Calenhad for myself just as a point of defense, really. Because it's, I think, an OP Gondorian settlement, which should be relatively easy to hold. Yeah, culture will be a bitch. We don't border it either. So, but it's going to be a bit of an elven enclave, which I'll need to retrain troops near the border. It's going to take a while for me to get the culture up and running, but honestly, it's better than nothing. It's going to take forever to get these Adathirit retrained, for example. I don't even think I can train Adathirit over there. Where the fuck? Catapult! You have become, or you and the Ballistic Crew have become the memes of this playthrough, pretty much, but, I mean... Even for your reputation, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's a bridge. You literally just need to aim for the center. You can pinpoint your compass or whatever it is. I don't even know how catapults work. I've never fired a catapult or a ballista. Close. Nope. 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 Yeah, you hit something. Nope. Absolutely pointless. I thought we'd shoot everyone, both with elves and with siege equipment, but nope. Oh, Ballista's making some waves now. Catapult hasn't hit anything. Oh wait, no, it killed a random guy who was there by accident. Congratulations. Send in the... Ooh, that was a nice shot. You better stop now or you're gonna go friendly fire like crazy. Okay, that was a weird shot. Almost feel bad for them. Stop firing, laddies. Hold it. Might hit up against Black Coated Helmets? Ah, sure. Out of 30, you can get a couple more volleys off.
If we continue like this, we will smash
Wonderful.
the enemy.
And that's a well-armored foe as well, and we're just slicing through them. Wait, are the Mythir not wearing shoes? Oh wait, they are. But it might look like they weren't wearing shoes. They were like a Hobbit strike force, which would be impressive. The Hobbit strike infantry, but no. My eyes were playing tricks on me, unfortunately. Alright, now we just need to get them to break. And we can reclaim some settlements for Rohan once again. This entire campaign is just me babysitting friends. Oh no, Rohan needs our help. Oh no, Khazad-dûm needs our help. Well, fuck Khazad-dûm, we didn't help them, really. But every other faction we have helped. And our final challenge is to make sure that Gondor doesn't die. Mordor needs to die. Alright, pretty easy cleanup. Not sure what the point of this army was. Try and stall us towards Entwade. If so, that was wildly unsuccessful. Execute. I have business to attend to. Thank you. If I take Entwade and I gift it back to Rohan and they have the necessary culture, they get a bunch of free troops, right? Is this a way that you could possibly exploit getting infinite free troops? Because I'm totally down for that. Even then the AI would probably end up being completely useless somehow. Just AI things. Anyway, let's clean them up and gift the settlement back to Rohan once again. Wait, there's no friggin' town here. Ah, there it is. Whew. Are the archives perhaps incomplete? Yes. Okay, let's get some troops there. I don't want the cavalry. I mean, I don't have any fancy plans. I'm just gonna rip and tear my way through it until it is done. One almost like this entire campaign I've been non-imperialistic, so to speak. Like, I've always given back lands that belong to certain factions. I've helped out the Anduin Vale, Erebor, Rohan. But part of me also thinks, if I had done all that, I probably would have already won this campaign by now. If I held all that land, especially the wealthy mountains up in the north, settlements like Dane's Halls and Gundabad, sure, I'd have to deal with Angmar. That could be annoying. But I'd have so many more resources, and Elbereth knows I'd spent them a whole lot better than the AI would and does. So, yeah, you know. Storytelling comes with a price. Such as inaccurate ballistae. That is my punishment for making intros, I think. Hit the damn thing. It's a stationary target, you absolute donuts. There we go. Just don't want to lose anyone in this battle. I need a strong force to take Alanhad. And then I can just sit there, fire and forget. You're destroying some poor guy's livelihood, you absolute... Okay. Stationary target. They're absolutely standing still. This is not hard. This is not hard at all. If they come rushing forth, we have the capabilities to stop them dead in their tracks. Mostly dead. Hit! Okay, now they're moving. What the hell is that? Is that the light of Elbereth shining on me? It's pretty strange that it doesn't move along either. Whatever. I'm overthinking it. I am attacking you so hard that you start to lag. Maybe it's my hard drive already buckling under the weight of Warhammer 3. I did install it and it was like, well, I need to clean up my hard drive. I've been meaning to buy an extra hard drive for a long time because these recordings take up a fair bit of space as well. And if I don't clean up regularly, then it gets annoying. Alright, March Wardens, you can go in melee, help them out.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. Only half
You running back? You can't run back.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us.
March Wardens up against Halberds, so we win that? I think in strength of numbers we win that. Actually, in quality alone, we're crushing them. Huh. Didn't expect that. Especially in a choke point. Okay, well that was easy. 11 casualties, and I think all of them were pretty much March Wardens, so they'll be retrained for free because they're a general's unit. Let's see, 8, so we lost 6 cell swords, but we healed 3, so 3 in total that we lost. That's a really good result. I'll take that. Boom! Gimme, gimme, gimme! My settlement now! Well, not really. Not for long, anyway. Question is... See, that's a pretty wealthy... It's also the most wealthy settlement of Orohan, I think, so it's not a great comparison. Diplomat. I've already used you this turn, yes. Have I got a diplomat somewhere nearby that I can use on Rohan?
Yes, my lord.
Alright, I got this army ready for retraining. Well, let's see, these sentries, they can actually be quite useful. I'll move them towards Ost-in-Thranduil. This army I think I'm just going to bugger off now because they no longer border us. That's the plan. You move to Galadhrim for retrain. If I can get that full army retrained, that's actually pretty good. So the March Warden gets 3 March Wardens, which is extra casualties recovering, which is perfect. They also get some long knives, okay. Alright. Lothlorien sentries at Torfilin, fine. Alright, Lim here got some crops, wonderful. Just got a builder's hall, I suppose. Enethar got an art gallery. Let's get a builder's hall, I suppose. Bruno's got an artist studio. Let's get some roads. But yes, I do need a diplomat to talk to Rohan. Where are my diplomats? Let's see.
My lord.
You're all the way at Dale.
Yes.
You're in Lebanon. I actually need to talk to Gondor.
Always happy to deal with you.
We need military access.
I do not believe I...
Come on, mate. It's for Legolas.
We're happy to listen.
Alright, I'll give you some money. A gift. From me to you.
It's good to see
And then
you have further proposals.
I ask for military access. I'll give you my military access and some free map information. It's a pretty sweet deal, right?
No, we cannot agree. An honor and a pleasure.
It's annoying, but we'll just have to walk past them. Right, anyway, Middle Vales. You're not too far away, I guess.
Yes, my lord.
But yeah, not close enough. I guess I'll just use you next turn then. We'll chill in Entwade for a turn. Doesn't matter all that much. Unless... No, those are all spies. I still wonder who the hell has the One Ring. Someone mentioned that maybe Celeborn has the One Ring and I just didn't notice it, but I think that would be quite impressive for me not to notice. No, he does not have the One Ring. Well, he's got a ring, as in Galadhrim has a ring. So I don't think any one of us has the ring. I think we'd know. Anyway, kill goblins. Yes, that is the plan. First things first, let us check where that general moved. Yes, as expected he moved into Tirthuin. And they got another free general. Ow. So we're gonna march together here. This is an okay force. It's not fantastic, but it'll do. We at the very least can take Ost-in-Thranduil, and then we can move towards Tirthuin. And that will be the end of the goblins. Captain Plazog, you have nothing except a full unit of Azog the Fire. I'm not sure where they keep coming from. But that is scary. All the other ones not scary. Defenders aren't too bad. These guys aren't too bad either, but the rest is shockingly awful. So we'll be alright. Okay, let's save and shoot some more goblins. They should not have any walls. Well, they should have walls but no towers, so we should be fine.
Evil must not be allowed to triumph this day.
Yep, no towers, so it should be quite easy. And actually, I already see a bit of a gap here. I think I can squeeze an elf through there. Goblin craftsmanship for you, eh? Waste of time. Right, if they position themselves... Not you, horse archers. If they position themselves too close, then I will just happily shoot them. I need to be scared of the Azog Defilers, though. So I think that's where I want my calf to maybe distract them. Alright. I figured they would do that. And sometimes they even try to push out. The Azog Defilers are all the way in back. Look at them, they even look scary. I'm telling you, man, if I do a Goblins campaign, I want a buttload of them. Yeah, orc fighters, not orc lovers. Shoot them. He's moving out with his defenders. That's fine by me. But I need to shoot those Azog Defilers. Start firing on them, please. They are somewhat susceptible 2-arrow fire, although they are hiding behind the wall. But they're still dying. Okay, that's good. That is most good. Not sure what they're doing, because they do have some archer unit, but they're not using them. They're in the back. Look at these stinky goblins. They're so ugly, I love it. Can't wait to play with them, man. Not that I expect them to win the next ball, but I think they're a strong contender. Competition isn't exactly too scary. Come on! And I know some people will probably be like, oh, Izzy, you need to play this or that faction. I really want to see you play Gondor in AGO with maybe the sub-mod. And yeah, I want to do that too, don't get me wrong. But first and foremost, I want to make sure that I've covered every faction at least once. I want every faction to have earned their spotlight before we start doing repeats. And then I can start doing factions I have done before, but with small twists, for example. Evil Gondor, maybe. We'd make a good story for it, you know. Using Denethor's madness. We wouldn't be evil, just like murdering everyone, but we wouldn't trust any of our allies, for example. We'd still be at war with Mordor, but we wouldn't... For example, we'd attack Dol Amroth, because they're like, oh, you know, they think they're independent from us. You know, something like that. Could be a fun story. Attacking Rohan as well, because they left us alone. Where was Rohan when the Westfold fell? That kind of deal. Right, Gerthanen, I think I'm gonna not send you in with the Farmhand Pikemen. My throwaway unit. So literally why I brought them on board for. To push the ram. We've used up all our ammo except the Gervaleg, so I think I'll send in the Gervaleg to do some damage. And the Greenwood Foresters are still fighting. The Goblin Band. The second best band in the world. Oh, they're fighting now. In case you're wondering, the number one best band is of course the Max Rebo band.
Our men have reached the gate with the battering ram.
Are we hitting anything? They're trying to hit the overs. Are they heavy goblin out? They're not fighting at my... They're fighting at the Farmhand Pike, which is the perfect target. Oh no, they're fighting at the Gervaleg now. No, take cover, take cover, take cover. They shouldn't be able to hit you if you are smart enough to stand behind the friggin' wall.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Yep, should be working.
Our men have done well.
Don't waste that ammo.
Fallen.
Hey, Farming Pikemen, it's farming time. It's almost harvesting season. Yes. They think they can stop you? Ha. Pathetic. Still distracting the heavy goblin archers, I think. Right, I'll send in the Mither as well. I love me some Mither. This is literally one of the two of the worst units in the game squaring off against one another. The Goblin Band versus the Farmhand Pikemen. The battle no one was waiting for in episode 20 of a friggin' Lothlorien campaign. I think most Lothlorien campaigns have already killed the goblins at episode 20 and have better units all around than Farmhand Pikemen. That said, the goblins are almost dead. The Farmhand Pikemen are very much a throwaway unit. They're doing okay against the goblins. The Farmhand Pikemen were more OP in earlier versions because they still had their pike formation and better stats all around, I think. Alright, send in the bear people because they scare the goblins. So do the Mither, I think. Do they? No. I feel like they should. But then I guess every two-handed axe unit can be considered scary and there would be less variation in the units. Variation is the spice of life, my friends. I thought it was curry, but apparently it's variation. Alright, the Mither are crushing the heavy goblin archers. Let's send in some support. Haldir! Why haven't I even thought about sending you in? You can absolutely wipe the floor with all of them. Gervaleg, get in there. Help out the peasants. Alright, Light of Obereth. We can leave the farmmen on their own device. We're up against the heavy goblins here. Shotgun away! There we go. Look at them, they're getting deleted. I love it. Right, Ivana's Chosen, get in there, help out. Mither took a little bit of a beating, but they're still healthy enough. Okay, yeah, they're done. Now to get the Orc Defenders. Wait, who's still standing? I have no idea. Oh, this is one Orc fighter. And then this guy here, an Overseer, of course. Kill him! Wonderful. Ost-in-Thranduil is ours once again. Lost a lot of our farm and pikemen, but that's fine. That is pretty much what they were born to do. We lost some Mither. Ah, we didn't even heal our Mither. That's kind of unfortunate, but yeah. So be it. We should still have more than enough troops to march on to Tirthawen, where the last of the goblins are residing. Hopefully, hopefully. You never know with these guys. Boom. Now the only problem I have is I want to occupy it, because I want to rebuild it. But then I'll have to leave behind a general, I guess. Unless we still have a bunch of culture, which I somehow doubt. Yeah, only 8%. That's not good enough. Is there any crap I need to get rid of that they built in this? Yeah, no. Stop building your crap here. I don't want it. Yeah, public order is going to be a problem. Right, what to do? What to do? Because I think if I just leave the farm and pikemen, for example, they'll be in open rebellion. Yep, 35%, that's just not good enough. I need to leave behind troops, but I can't leave behind troops because I need troops to be in my front line. Sentinels. 40, yeah, I need to leave behind a lot. Let's see, sellswords. 55. So if I leave behind both sellswords, then they'd be fine. What if I leave behind an archer unit? 70. I mean, it could be worse. But there's a lot of troops dead. But I'm so close. Like, where did these heavy goblin infantry come from, man? I'm so close to finishing off Moria. I just need that little bit extra firepower. Hello, Entwade. By the light of Elbereth. Well, let's start with some watchtowers. That will help. Do I have any troops in reserve anywhere in the area? I really don't. I got these guys, but they need retraining. Unless I move my general from Rui, but I don't know. I'm scared. What if I move you to garrison Rui, and then I can use this general? Oh, but he brings in so much money. He brings in like 900 on his own. Sorry, that's just not worth it to me. Can you get a mercenary? You can. Well, that's something. It's better than nothing. I'm just going to assume they can't really train a lot of troops in Tirthawen, at least not very fast. Then again, I've been proven wrong, so I'm basing that on absolutely nothing. Right, well, I got a little bit of money to spend. Let's see here. I want those Sylvan March Wardens, yes. One more of these elites. Just the best troops you got. Let's get a leather worker there. That's my money spent. So one more turn until the extra troops in Thranduil's halls are done, and then we shall be gearing up Legolas, and at the very least, he can buy me some time. But let's kill ourselves some orcs before we do. Shardak, pretty shitty army, but good to get them out of the way as always, so Caliborn will continue his cleanup duty. Ooh, I like the music. Very ominous. Right. Don't have any special strategies, just gonna shoot them. Such is always my strategy. Caliborn in the front, archers behind, infantry behind him, and then cavalry on the flanks. But again, I want to be very careful with my troops, don't want to waste anyone. So I'll try to get as much as done possible with just Caliborn and the Cav. Which sounds like a great name for a band. Caliborn and the Cav. So they do have some archers. So that's his general, I think. Yep, there he is. But he does he have archers? He's got stalkers, those are chavvies, I think. Yeah, he got one unit of archers, okay. But we'll quickly dispatch that general and that'll actually make it quite easy then. Fire away if you want. Wonderful. Absolutely raining down hell on them. I love it. Rovanian riders. Let's get those archers out. Charge them. I'm already gonna pop my ability in fighting. I didn't do all that much. Guess my expectations were too high.
If we continue like this,
Alright, kill that Dagorlad trash. You should have stayed dead. Alright, fire on those maulers. Should be pretty easy to take down. Alright, we're sending the infantry now just to finish them off. Make this easy on ourselves. Just overwhelm them and they'll break quite fast, I assume. Oh yes, they're already breaking. Oh, you donkeys. Alright lads, put them out of their misery. There we go. Then charge them in the rear. We should see a quick rout. A general went down quicker than I thought he would. Oh, that's the thing about orcs, always keep your expectations low. There we go. Ah, that was easy. I lost 2%, I'll probably heal back down to like 1. Are we even trying Mordor? Like, what? Honestly, I might just go for Galadhrim. Now that we're here. I could gift it to Rohan as well. But maybe try and... or maybe Dale, because they're actually going into the fight quite heavily. Then I can keep this army moving, keep it flexible. Possibly take Carandros and just chill over there. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Want to keep Celeborn moving, want to keep it flexible, you know, kind of guerrilla warfare. Anyway, 27 casualties, not all that much. We killed 1,000, so that's pretty good. Okay, it's a nice amount of money, but I don't need it. My economy's far from perfect. I definitely could have done a better job with it, but it's not that bad. I'm not desperate. Let's take a slow walk just so we can check if we run into any unforeseen encounters, but it seems I've cleared most of the land of random armies here. Kind of want a strong Dale, but at the same time, the more I force Dale to fight Mordor, the less they are concentrating on Rune. Okay, so we got some troops here, which is a little bit annoying. So I don't think I'll lay siege to Galadhrim just yet, because then they'll probably attack me. I have to fight multiple armies at the same time. Mukar. Oh, okay. A Haradrim vassal, I assume. So I'll just wait here, we'll see. They'll probably attack me and then we can clear them up like that. Right, so next time we'll give Entwade back to Rohan, then we'll move towards, well, we'll probably take Edoras as well, right? Otherwise, Mordor will stay annoying, so... You keep chilling over there. I wish I could retrain you lads, so I think I should move you back towards Amanlang, where you can get retrained, and then I press the end turn, and we should be able to get Legolas, who is now getting married once again. Probably picked up a Dol Amroth chick. Good on you, Legolas, good on you. I can give him his troops, and then he can start helping out Gondor a little bit, which will be quite fun, I think. And I don't think it's cheating. I mean, it is cheating, obviously, because I'm using console commands to get the troops there. But I don't think it's making it necessarily easier on me. If anything, it's making it a little bit harder, I think. Because otherwise, I'd have those troops moving from the north down towards Mordor with Celeborn, and I could easily take the Black Gate with such an army and hold it. Probably push all the way to Durthang, maybe even Barad-dûr. And that would put quite a hamper on unit production. So I think before we do that, we're going to help out Gondor, push back from Minas Tirith. Lore-wise, it also makes the most sense. But yeah, the plan is to push towards Aldburg, then take Cadenhad, hold there. These settlements are not that well defended. So if I can get the armies to Legolas, then he can help out Gondor. I definitely need military access, though. I'll even pay them for it, because otherwise the entire plan kind of falls apart. Falls apart. Damn. Pronunciation is hard. Alright, let's start with these armies. I'm going to leave alone like the shittier troops. Let's start with the elites. These names, man, I need to teleport them over. I was thinking of doing it off camera, but I want it to be like show underscore cursor stat, right? Yeah. I want it to be completely transparent about this, so you know I'm not cheating any extra units. Yeah, no, I want it to name, because then it's move underscore character, and it's Valpamucon 310402. No, wait, what? Ah, wrong thingy. I got the wrong the wrong coordinates. Show cursor stat. It's this one. I did it again by accident, and it was all the way up north. What's your name? Valpamucon. Move character Valpamucon. Oh, and I forgot the coordinates. Why am I so bad at this? Valpamucon 279198. I did an escape room yesterday, and it went surprisingly well. And here I am struggling with the most easy thing. Move character Mafortion 279196. Let's see, who else do I need? I got some extra troops lying around, I think. I can get those Beornings in, that would actually be quite fun. So that's Edenost. So 194, and then change the name to Edenost. Did I have a ballista as well? I think I had a ballista somewhere, which I seem to be forgetting about. Or do I already have it south? Did I forget about it? Did I already teleport it? No ballista, no ballista, no ballista. Where's the ballista? I distinctively remember training a ballista being like, oh, we're gonna need that. Right, you guys get retraining, all of you. It's gonna take a while, but should see us stronger than before. Istmaithon, you get retraining as well. Do I not have ballista? Damn, I guess I'm a moron. Maybe it's still in training. No, whatever. Oh, there it is. I'm an idiot. Ballista, some cavalry. So that's Count Daugion. It's like a Star Wars character. Count Daugion, I've been expecting you. Count Daugion. Alright, let's assemble that army and see if we still need anything else. 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I already have too many troops, look at that. Alright, let's start with archers. The elite archers go first. Okay. So that is just you guys then. The Hinadaur, of course. Gervaleg. It's gonna be a fun fight. Ivana's chosen then next. It's gonna be such a fun army that Legolas has. He really has the best army I got at the moment. I forgot about this one archer unit. Nah. Who needs that one archer unit? Then I want the Sentinels, which I have 2 units of. Yes. Then I want the Elder Council. Do we have any other Elder Council? Yep, 2 Elder Council. Yes, my lord. And the Mythir. It's almost a color-coordinated army. Give me the Beornings then. Then I'll take the horse archers, 3 of them. Wonderful. I'll take the regular cavalry. Then I guess I'll take the Girthanen. This one's slightly better because there's a weapon upgrade with the ballista. And then you can, I don't know, be backup. Legolas got a nice army. I wish I could get some Gondor units to assist me, that would be fun. And let's get military access just so it doesn't become annoying. I'll pay you for it. How about 2k? Let's not go too crazy, I need my money, man. Yep, they accepted. So now we have military access, don't have to worry about running into zones of control and all that jazz. Mr. Legolas can now march to the front line and help out Gondor against Mordor with quite a fun army, I think. Quite like the layout of this army. It's gonna be so much fun. You know what, I'll teleport Edenost back. And to be fair, I'll teleport him all the way north before I have him march south. Yes, it's that. Move, character, Edenost I think it was. 3, 2, 4, 4, space, 4, 1, 1. Just so we don't cheat any more than is necessary. So there we go, that's all my cheating aside. No, you go all the way to Amonlank. Okay. Oh, we got the Bree Spy network. Wonderful. But we still haven't gotten any messages, so I still don't know who has the One Ring. Have I gotten the Fenas Drunin Spy network? I don't think so. Right, Mr. Haldir. Still worried about you. Not having enough troops. So I will wait on the bridge. With a bit of luck, people attacking on the bridge, maybe? Send out an army? Oh, one of his armies is missing, actually. His faction heir is missing.
Your orders. Yes.
Or I just don't see them.
I cannot do that.
Huh. Well, public order is already 100%, so can I maybe miss some more troops? Yes, I can. An extra archer will help. Absolutely will help. And we got some extra troops coming in as well. They'll take 2 turns to get there. Right. What else do I need to do? Celeborn. Nothing all that much has happened here. I guess I could be taking down Captain Gorgul and his friends one by one. Just make it a little bit easier on me. Keep buying me time. Mordor is struggling a little bit, slowly but surely. I can night fight, so I don't have to fight them all at once, because I don't want to fight those temple wards together with the big army. Look how such a small army has such a huge impact on the balance of power, because those troops are really strong. Okay, there we go. This will probably be the last battle of today's episode, so let's make it a good one. Alright. So this episode was a bit of a slow one, as in we didn't really achieve anything groundbreaking regarding the campaign as a whole. But we did some good stuff. Keeping back Mordor, keeping them busy. We also have the Legolas army ready to go, which we'll probably put into action next episode. And will, I think, have some great results. Will definitely buy us time, will definitely help out Gondor, make them stronger against our mutual enemy, Mordor. We've also helped out Rohan a little bit. Also taken the penultimate goblin settlement, so they're almost done. So whilst we didn't deal a decisive blow to the goblins, which I really wanted to do in this episode, we are setting ourselves up for success, hopefully. It will still be a tough fight. Haldir will have a hard time taking out the goblins, but they're cowering in the settlement with no towers or anything of the sort. We have an archer advantage, we have a Haldir advantage, which is huge. So I'm not too worried. As I said, especially gearing up the Legolas army. Once we have them at the front line, and we can help Gondor take back settlements like Minas Tirith and Caer Andros, then Mordor will start struggling quite hard. Right, if you could stop shooting my elven lord, I would appreciate that. That ballista is mine, man. You're gonna use your goblin strider to charge me? I don't think so. You don't have the guts for it. That's what I thought, bitch. I'm allowed to trash talk orcs. Alright. Anything? No?
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Goblin striders don't stand a chance. Right. Pull out. Ballista crew should be toast with that last charge. 6, 3. If they're down to 2, then I'm happy. I think they're down to 2. Well, so much for the proud goblin striders. They won't be striding anymore. There you go, Black Hoodux. Okay. Halberds, lots of halberds. The general's already dead, okay. Thank you for sending him in first, you absolute baboon. That's great for morale. He's actually splitting up his forces as well a little bit. So let's send in the infantry. That is going to be quite easy then to cav charge them and win the battle. They're split up. General's dead. They'll be separated and we'll have to suffer a devastating cav charge. There's nothing they can do about this. The battle's already won. They've already lost. They just don't know it yet.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory.
Charge, me laddies! Charge! Ah, this is a beaut. For Rovanion! Yes. Look at them. Dying in droves. Break. There we go. Everything is proceeding exactly as I have anticipated. And I do mean everything. Yep, they're gone. See ya later, mate. Wait, why are my archers in the front? That's not what I had in mind. Maybe not everything is going exactly as I had anticipated, but most things are. Careful for those maulers. Right, charge them on the side, that'll work. Wonderful, quite good. Back. Toot to horn for good luck. Oh no, you're up against the maulers. Did I do that on purpose? I don't think I did that on purpose. Oh no, I totally did that on purpose. Absolutely.
They have lost half their men.
I'm not accident prone, not at all. No. Move out. I could charge the maulers head on, it would work, but there's no need to run the risk. I want these battles to be clean. Alright, go chase down them runners, we'll shoot the maulers. No need to get our hands dirty.
Behold how our cowardly foe ranks.
That's exactly what I had in mind. 8%? That seems like a lot, actually. I think we'll heal quite a few. By the time I use up my cavalry, I can probably get a new batch from the mercenary system if I just walk over to Svarfest. Take the old rune road. Wish I could get some rune mercenaries. That would be handy. Alright. Kill them. There we go, that's more than good enough for me. 90. Oh, 5%. Nothing. Absolutely laughably nothing. Wonderful. And another execution. I love me some executions, man. Call me Izzy the Executor at this point. Wait, that's a Pokemon. The Executor. There we go. Pronunciation is important. Makes a difference between a cool title or a Pokemon. I should probably kill you as well, Zoknak. Zoknak has retreated towards Galadhrim, so I could use that to lure out the garrison and kill him on the open field. I'm not sure I'm too inclined to do so. Anyway, let's check our construction report. I'll keep getting culture buildings. I love culture, man. Yeah, give me more of that. I want to be able to train lots of troops. Fenholm getting quite wealthy with that port now. Yeah, we can get some farms as well. Rakjeberg at a port as well, becoming decently wealthy as well. What's my culture like? 52%, so I would benefit from getting some barracks here. Not that I'll need troops up north anytime soon, I don't think, but you never know. And we'll get the Great Art Gallery, which will make us more trade. We'll be able to trade art, I guess. There's good money in that. Why not? Get some NFTs. Okay. The Tower of Lothlorien. Well, I want the Great Art Gallery there as well, because I want to make lots of troops here, eventually. So get that construction on the way. And then Donorak gotta build this hall, but I'm out of money, so tough luck. Right, I want to get rid of Entwade, gifted back to Rohan. So, troops. Orofin, you'll march towards Elras. Can actually just straight up take it. No, take it for Rohan, I'm afraid. I know your army's a bit depleted, but I don't have time to send you up north. The other army will be retraining. You'll just need to sit in there for now. Reinforcements will be on the way. And soon enough, we'll actually be kind of close to Celeborn as well. So we can fight together if needed. Okay, so Edoras is wildly undefended. Okay. Poor Edoras. First they had Isengard occupying it. Now Mordor. Not having a good time. And its walls are still destroyed as well. So honestly, I think I'll wait then. I think next episode we'll start with taking Edoras and then give both Entwade and Edoras back to Rohan. Keep the army moving, take Oldburg. I won't repeat the mistake last time, which was taking these settlements but still leaving them bordering an enemy force, or an enemy region at the very least. So we'll take Entwade, we'll take Edoras, give them back, then march towards the one settlement I just named the title of, which I already forgot. Oldburg, that's the one. and then move the army towards Calenhad, which I will hold for myself. And then Celeborn might just push from Galadhrim towards Calandros, try to set up a front here. We also, of course, have Legolas moving in. He'll help push with Gondor up against Mordor, try and reclaim Minas Tirith as well. And at that point, we could try and push Mordor back inside the Black Mountains here, the Ashen Mountains, and that will make it quite a bit easier to have them in that bottleneck position. Meanwhile, of course, my goal for next episode is also to get rid of the goblins as soon as my reinforcements arrive. We'll have a couple extra troops, not a whole lot, but better than nothing, and we should be able to deal the killing blow to the goblins. If only the Dunedain with their very cool new UI models would help, but unfortunately they don't seem too inclined to do so. But yeah, things are looking quite good for us still. We're very close to turn 100, and I'm very pleased with the progress we've made. Holding 32 regions is quite good. Winning 129 battles and only losing 11. I think we can be very, very proud. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I hope to catch you soon for episode number 21.